Hello everyone, it's Sab here, Sab in Paris, going live about 50 times to honour everyone who took part in the 5-day photo fun last week and who did at least 3 of the 5 days. And today I'm looking at 3 photographs from Trish. Thank you for taking part, Trish, really appreciate it, loved your photos, so let's have a look at them. And at the end I'll tell everybody how to join my masterclass, which starts on Monday. So here we go. That's the group itself, and I'm going to look at 3 photographs from Trish, including this one. So this was in the looking up topic. Hang on, no, that isn't the one I want to show you. It's this one of the whole tree, because I prefer to see the whole tree in the shot. Well, you're not getting the whole tree, but you can have a close-up of the bark, but I love the fact that you've got a close-up of the bark here and the trunk, and in the top and a little bit of the left and certainly the right, you've got all the branches. I love the fact that it's the story of the tree from way down low to way up high. It's lovely and sharp here, especially in the middle, and bark cries out to be nice and sharp, doesn't it? There's all these scars. I think they might be natural, they might not. Maybe it's animals that climb up. The bark is peeling. It looks like a silver birch. It's got these bits which are black, which gives it so much character. And then it's off to the left, so you've got space for the branches to go into the right. So I really like that one, Trish. Great photograph. Right, let's move on to your second one. And the second one, these are ones I hadn't actually seen. They slipped in right at the end and I didn't see them. So I'm going to choose one of them. And I was toying between this one and this one. So I'm going to go with this one. And I was supposed to say something that could have made the photograph better, but because nothing was shouting out at me, nothing came to me. One of the dangers with looking up a long thing is that sometimes only a little bit will be in focus, maybe something in the middle, and the bottom nearest will be less in focus and the top will be less in focus as well. That's kind of the case here. You can see it's sort of sharp around the middle here. So that's something to bear in mind, and it's something we can play with and we can work with. All right, where was I? Now look at sharpness here. This red thing is completely crystal sharp. It's beautiful, pin sharp is the expression. And the background is lovely and fuzzy. Isn't that great? And I love the colours. The red is a softish red, or almost an orangey red, and it's a softish green because it's fuzzy as well. So I love the contrast of the hard metal and the soft nature. The fact that the metal is really sharp in focus and the soft nature is actually soft focus as well is like an echo of the difference between man-made inanimate things and living things, isn't it? In terms of what I would give you as a hint, I'm not too sure again actually. My comment might be, I won't talk about composition now, that gets a bit complicated, but in terms of subject, it's clear that the red thing is the subject because it's quite big and it's in focus and it seems to be more important than the leaves, more remarkable than the leaves. But having said that, I wonder if there's a way you could have maybe put more sort of glory on the subject itself somehow. But honestly, I can see the repetition of these sort of bubbles up here, I don't know what they are. Yeah, so I honestly don't know, just looking at that. So I love the sharpness of it against the fuzziness of the leaves. And finally, Trish, this was really tricky. This was really tough for me. You didn't make it easy. I was toying between this incredibly beautiful picture of the horse's eye and this funny one. I mean, we think it's funny. This guy isn't thinking it's funny. He's just looking at us. But the way it's taken, it's beautifully framed. He's got space all around his or her head. Guess it's a donkey. Can't see the ears, which is funny, which kind of makes it even funnier in a way. The nose is right up at us, and yet the eyes kind of protrude. I hadn't noticed that about donkeys before. The eyes kind of protrude, can't say that word, out, and make it, they're not at all hidden, as I might have thought they would be if we were looking straight on. And you've got what is known as a dog nose effect, or it could be a donkey nose effect, where the nose is much closer than the eyes. So it's looking at a donkey. We normally expect a long nose. We can't see it at all. So, and it looks like he's got a bit of a smile on his face as well. So I absolutely love that. It's a very soft photograph as well. I'm not quite sure what's happened. It's sharp because if you look at the whiskers on his bottom lip, you can see they're sharp. His eyes are actually quite, it's surprising because normally the nose takes the sharpness and the things get fuzzy behind. But it's a great shot. It's so fun, so beautiful. I love that. So thanks ever so much for those, Trish, and I'm just going to come back and quickly tell you that, oh, Trish is doing the masterclass with me. So Trish will be with me for several weeks, creating some amazing photographs as part of this. The smartphone creative smartphone photography masterclass, which starts on Monday with me. Make your smartphone photography sizzle in 2021. Yes, we will. So it starts on Monday. You can get the early bird offer right now. Go to infinitecreativity.now.com/photo. Here's some more pictures. And yes, it starts now because we're already in action in the group and getting to know each other. And I'll leave you with this one. All of the photographs you see in my publicity stuff, it's all taken on smartphone. Don't use anything else these days. So I'd love you to join me and Trish. Go to infinitecreativity.now.com/photo and check it out and sign up at the early bird price, and we'll have a lot of fun together. Okay, folks, thanks very much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.